How's everybody doing? So my season pretty much started about like that with drum major auditions, and that was one of the scariest moments of my life up until that point, I think. The conducting part, I mean, that seemed like it wouldn't be so bad. But the interview, that was scary. Let me tell you for a second. We think about our answers to those questions weeks in advance. So to the person who came up with a new question, great job, seriously. Thank you for challenging us. Also scary. But I remember answering that question. I was way too nervous to remember what it was. But I felt like I kept saying people a lot. So I was like, you know what? We need to stop doing this. Let's take a deep breath and relax. And I forgot everything I was doing. I forgot the question, forgot what I was saying, and I decided that the best way to recover was to just go, so yeah, people are cool. And then we got to the inevitable, why do you want to be drum major? Well, actually, I didn't at first. I came to band camp in freshman year, and I met my section, and they were the coolest people I had ever met. They were such nerds, just like me, and oh my gosh, they were all so talented and creative, and there was no way I was ever going to give that up. And I loved them, and eventually I started hearing more and more about these people that they called drum majors. And I was like, that's kind of a dumb name, what's the point of that? And then I found out they don't even play drums, so like, what are you doing? I finally worked up my freshman nerve to ask, what is a drum major? What do they do? And from what I gathered, they were made to keep time, and that was it. So they were kind of useless, really. Because, I mean, I could keep time pretty darn well as a freshman, let me tell you. And I'm pretty sure all these people I just met could keep time way better than I could. So drum major was probably more of just like a figurehead or something, I think. But eventually I learned that that was so incredibly wrong. Drum major is so much more than just keeping time, and I've had such a blast. I was kind of considering becoming drum major then, and around this time last year, I had a lot of friends tell me that they thought I would make a great drum major, so I began thinking about it, and after one Saturday camp, I was really seriously considering it, and I got in the car, and my dad was driving home, and I told him that I wanted to, and the only thing holding me back really was that I was afraid to put myself out there, and he told me that I should never let fear rule my life or my decisions. Thanks, Dad. So I thought I'd be smart, right? I wrote a list. I thought it'd be great. For this speech, at the beginning of the season, I thought, I'm gonna forget a lot of things. So I'll start a list, and I did. There are 4 things on that list. There's a little bit about my drum major audition, which I already told you about. There's some about something I learned in the second leadership camp that's too abbreviated for me to remember what it means. I have written down that on the Thursday before Fall Festival was the first time I ever saw Luke Berrier smile. And that the rain at Broken Arrow was entirely Craig Eddy's fault. That was not the best it could do. Needless to say, clearly I forgot about this genius list I had come up with. But there were so many more memorable events that happened in this season and throughout all of marching band. And it is due to every single one of you. Thank you so much for everything you do for this program. In Mirror Room, they asked us, what's your why? Why did you join marching band? I joined marching band to find my people. I wanted to find the people that had my interests, that understood me, and I did. I love you guys. Thank you so much. To my directors and staff, you all have made such an impact on my life. Thank you for everything you do, for this program you've created, everything. To the students, you guys have made the best part of high school what it is. Thank you so much for everything. To all of the parents, thank you for all the time and the commitment that you put into something that your students do, so much so that sometimes you only see them at dinner. You put so much energy and thought into this to support your kids, and that's really amazing. To my fellow drum majors, I will never forget you guys. You are both such amazing and incredible people, and thank you. And my parents, thank you for supporting me in everything I do, no matter what I get into and no matter how much time it takes me away from you. I love you guys so much.